Hey everyone, welcome to day 9 of Math 133. Um, I switched some things around because the survey for your measurements is not actually due until 6 tonight. So we're going to use that data for the Chapter 4 project number 2. Um, Today instead, we're going to be covering cumulative review worksheet number 2, which covers chapters 1 through 4. Okay. And you'll find that on page 416 in your course pack. Yeah, so last time we mentioned that there's a chapter 4 project survey. So make sure you go to that in Canvas and fill out the survey. There's a link that's going to take you there. Um, and you'll fill in your name, the length of your forearm, and your height. And we're going to use that data for the Chapter 4 project. Okay. Um, but it's not due until tonight at 6. Um, and so if you haven't finished it yet, that's okay. It is still worth points, so make sure you fill in that survey. Um, so because of that, I realized, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do the Chapter 4 project number 2 yet. I also had some access issues. So we will do that next week on Tuesday. Okay. Um, so so go do that. And then for today, cumulative review worksheet number 2, and make sure you fill out the lecture notes, 5.2 lecture notes. Elaine is going to be using that tomorrow. So, or no, today's Thursday, so Monday. So make sure that you do those lecture notes before Monday if you can. Yeah, so there we go. So, sorry for switching things around. Hopefully that's not a problem. So, page 416 in your course pack is where the cumulative review number 2 is. So cumulative review number 1 was chapters 1 through 3. This one is chapters 1 through 4. Okay, so we'll get a chance to do some more chapter 4 stuff. And we'll do more chapter 4 linear regression in the project, like I said, next week. So, okay, so just like most of our worksheets, I'll give you some hints on where to find how to do these problems. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to skip this first page, and on page 417, describe the shape of the distribution. So on page 96, we talk about shape, but you'll notice that it doesn't say skewed left, skewed right. I have negative skew and positive skew. Um, so take a guess, negatively skewed. Take a guess. Do you think that's skewed left or skewed right? Yeah, that's skewed left. Yep. Thank you, Andrew. So positively skewed, that's gonna be skewed right. Okay. Okay. So down here, find the mean and the standard deviation. So on page 254, page 254 in our yellow exam notes packet. Do you think we should be using method 1, method 2, or method 3 on this one to find the mean and the standard deviation? Question for you guys. Method 1 is if we have raw data. Method 2 is a frequency distribution. And method 3 is if we have a probability distribution. So For question number two, uh, which one of those do we have? Which method should we be using? So we have frequencies here. So this is a frequency distribution. So we want to be using method two. Page 254, method two, and then make sure you interpret, and that interpretation is going to be the give or take script. Give or take script on page 253. Okay. All right. All right. So page 418, the CDC analyzes the cigarette usage rate and the average life expectancy in all the US states in 2022. So they've given us all of the states here, all the dots. So uh, and they did all of the stat crunch already for us. So you can see the sample size is 50, so that means we have all 50 states. Um, so uh, the equation of the line, so that's all in here, okay? This part, interpret the coefficient of determination, page 255 at the bottom. Okay. So explain what the slope means in context of the situation. That's on page 255 in the middle. Explain why the y-intercept does not make sense. There's also a script there. Uh, this is the one that goes impossible or blah, 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 blah. Okay. Remember that the y-intercept is 0, comma, whatever the b value is. Okay. Residual, also on page 255, put this n at the bottom. There's a formula for that. Okay. So for part N, be careful about this one, okay? So the expected is the prediction. It's the y hat. So figure out what your y hat is, and then figure out if the actual is bigger or smaller and what that means, okay? So be careful there. Okay. I think that's probably good. So, um, all right. So let's go back through and fill in this worksheet, okay? Page 416.